Okay, so let's have a look at this one. So first up, we notice that it's got a negative. And the other thing we notice is that the power, and it's important to remember this, the power only operates on the term that is directly in front of it. Or should I say the variable or the coefficient. Now in this case, it's the bracket. So the power is only operating on the bracket, not on this 3. Okay, so let's deal with that negative power. So remember, the 3 is not being dealt with. The negative, remember, takes it to the reciprocal. So that becomes 4x. It moves it from the numerator to the denominator. But we haven't actually done anything with the power 2 yet. So let's go and look at the power 2. So remember, this is a power on a coefficient and a power on a variable. So that power gets distributed to each of those. Okay, so that'll be 3, and that'll be 4 squared x squared. Okay, so let's tidy that up. That'll be 3, 4 squared is 16, and x squared is simply x squared. Okay, so let's look at the next one, which is 16x to the 4 over x to the 6, all to the power of 3 over 2. Now, there's a few ways we can do this, but I'm going to make the suggestion that you should always look inside the bracket and see whether we can simplify something here. And we can. We can see x to the 4 and x to the 6. So the x to the 4 will cancel x to the 4 out of the bottom here. That will leave us with x to the 2. Okay, so that will be 16 over x to the 2. All to the power of 3 over 2. Now at this point, if you're not sure what 16 to the power of 3 over 2, just remember that this guy here is the root, takes the root of a value, and this guy here is the power. And my suggestion here is that it's always easier to work with the root than it is with the power, because the power makes it bigger, the root makes the number smaller. So let's just have a look at this. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to write it out longhand, so we've got 16 to the power of 3 over 2, and down here we've got x squared to the power of 3 over 2. Okay, so let's deal first with 16. So we take the square root, because remember that's what 2 is, a half. The square root of 16 is 4 to the power of 3. So that's 4 times 4 times 4, that's 64. Okay, so just to make sure what we did there was that we first found the square root of 16, which dealt with the 2. Okay, that half, and that gave us 4. And then we took that 4, and we took the cube of it, and that gives us 64. So that's where we got that from. So under here, now let's have a look at this. This is 2 to the power of 3 over 2. So this is multiplication. Remember, a power and a power is a multiplier. So let's go and do that. That's 2 times 3 over 2. Now let me just put that over the 1. And when we multiply that out, we're going to end up cancelling that 2 with that 2. And so it's going to be 3 over 1, which is just 3. So this is going to end up to be x to the power of 3. Let me just move it up so you can see that one. Okay, cool. Let's stop that one.